Want to do some Jocktober?
Nothing would make me happy right now than listen to some Jocktober.
We have Jocktober production?
Oh, I hope so.
Is it last year's production?
Oh, boy.
Same intro as last year?
Who knows? Who can tell the difference?
All right. You guys ready for Jocktober?
Yes.
That's what I've been waiting for.
Chop, chop.
It's Jocktober.
Yeah, this is awesome.
A celebration of rap-tastic radio from around this great nation of ours.
Great. Thank you.
So turn up this turn-tacular radio.
Oh, my God, I can't believe it.
It's
Yes.
Jocktober.
Nice.
Wow.
Been waiting a year for this.
I am feeling so fucking good about Jocktober. So once a year we just feature a lot of radio shows around the country that fit into that whole Jocktober thing. Any station that's really doing Jocktober stinks, by the way. So that's why we dubbed Jocktober the month of the radio hack.
Well, yeah. There's not many good radio shows left, huh?
Oh, boy, especially
on regular
radio.
I couldn't even name one in our area, because I know Cowhead's doing a good job still, and there's a few on regular radio. But in New York, I couldn't name one that I actually would, search out and listen to.
No.
So today we take a look at Froggy. We like this Froggy.
Froggy
104 in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, taking it to PA.
Show called Danger and Tracy.
What?
What are these guys about, Sam?
On the Froggy stations, it's Danger Frog.
What's Danger Frog?
What's Danger Frog?
On Froggy, you have to have a little frog last name.
Bless you, my love.
Everything's about
Wait, what? You got a frog last name?
Because Frog...
So it would be Opie Frog?
I don't want to be Opie Frog.
Well, if you were there, you'd have to be.
We might visit other Froggy stations, because there are a lot of frog radio stations, and some of them... Frog. It's an
Frog.
F-R-O-G. Frog.
That's how he says,
Frog.
What is the thing in your room that you open the door and hang your clothes in?
Very good.
Closet?
A closet. A closet. A closet.
Closet. How do you say it?
Closet.
It's a closet.
It's a closet.
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 What is it? C-L-O-U-S-C?
But it's pronounced like you say closet.
No, you say closet.
Closet.
How do you say it?
Closet.
Closet.
That's what you say on a contract.
So we say
What
do you say? Santa Claus?
Santa Claus.
Yeah, well that's claw because there's a U in there.
Closet.
A-A-L.
How do you say this radio station again?
Froggy.
No, say it like you say it.
Froggy.
Stick up
Froggy.
Froggy.
You say Froggy.
You are an idiot.
England fucked you up,
No,
man.
it didn't.
It fucked you
Yes,
up.
it did.
And the language is called English, so obviously they know what they're doing over there.
What?
England, English.
They suck.
They don't. They know what they're doing.
Yeah. Watch that Euro.
Well, they're not great with...
It's fucking falling apart, that shit union. I couldn't be happier than to watch a union collapse in that European Union. Shitheads. Fuck them.
They're going to let fucking Greece just go away.
Good. They should.
They're going to say, fuck you, Greece.
Again, they all hated America. America's this bad guy. Go fuck yourselves.
So Froggy.
Bad guy.
Froggy.
Yeah, they...
There's a bunch of Froggies. 94.9, 103.5, 104.3. They're all Froggy stations.
Well, all those frequencies are running this station, and then there are other stations that also hold the same name, and some of their jocks include, Tadpole...
Wait, so your name has to... Oh, my God, I hate radio.
Ew, they're all fucking connected like that?
They have to be connected to the frog and...
Yeah.
So not everyone
way,
gets the
shape, or
frog
form.
last name?
No. Some people are actually
I guess if you're a
called,
part-timer, you're like a tadpole.
But
if you're...
a female jock would be called, Lily Pad.
No. That's
No.
How about Maxi Pad?
No.
Because they bleed from the vagina.
See, this is Leapin' Leah. She does
she's leaping.
weeknights.
Oh, my God.
Because they jump.
Like a frog.
Fucking pride in
That's
yourself.
horrendous.
I would say if you want me to work there, I'm not doing the Froggy.
What about Dissected Dan? Is he there? See, because they dissect.
How about Jumpin' Jerry? How about Hoppin' Hal?
Well, the sad part is the real names are just as bad. Look at this. Go ahead.
Well, Terry the Tadpole.
Terry the Tadpole. He's an old guy. What are you doing, Terry the Tadpole?
Let's serve the Tadpole here on the Frog.
Hey, on Froggy.
Wendy Green.
Wendy Green.
Frog.
Frogs are green.
Jimmy Roach. I don't even know what.
They eat roaches?
I guess.
I don't know.
They smoke pot.
I don't know.
Whose idea was this?
You think that's a good idea?
Oh, Jesus. Why does radio do this?
We got a whole Froggy theme here now. If you're going to take this job, and we do want you aboard, what do you think you'd want to have as your frog name?
Well, I guess Sam Ribberts.
No, Sam, you need a Froggy name.
What?
Oh, could you imagine having to sit with a fucking GM or
no.
PD and come up with a frog name?
Sam Froggerts.
Your name should be Sam Cunt.
Yeah.
Well, cunt doesn't work on terrestrial radio.
Yeah.
It's nothing to do with frogs.
Yeah, it does.
Frogs.
Frogs.
That's
Frog.
how you say frog.
So who's Danger Frog?
Well, Danger Frog, he was doing the morning show.
Oh, that's a good question. Sorry, Sam. Is there a pollywog on the station?
A pollywog.
Yeah.
There really is a
Not
pollywog?
on this station, but on another station there is.
A girl named Pollywog. That would be that's like the best Froggy name you could have.
I think if you're going to have a froggy name, Pollywog would be good.
Pollywog. Hey, it's Pollywog with you on the Froggy.
Pollywog.
This is a different Froggy 104.
Yeah.
In a different city.
How could it be different, Sam? How
But
could it
It's
be
the
different?
same logo,
Like
the
same
same
everything.
Froggy.
What's happening?
Sam Ribberts.
What's
Matt Willis.
That's perfect.
Oh, you know what? It came in a couple times, and we'll give it to Doug in Salt Lake City.
Sam Ribberts.
Sam Ribberts is coming in. Or Ribberts.
The frog jocks on this Froggy 104 include Pollywog, Tadpole, and Sally Mander.
Well, that's just another amphibian.
Yeah, that doesn't work at all.
That's stretching a little bit, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yes.
Leap and Leah.
Yeah, why don't we keep with the frog theme and keep the salamanders out of it?
Exactly. There's no room for salamanders here on Froggy.
Samphibian.
Samphibian is pretty good.
Nice. You
That's
could
a
use
little
that.
clever.
You could use that.
Plus, it sounds a little edgy. It'll get the young audience.
I'm sure you'll get
Yeah.
your cronies in the 10 o'clock hour to discuss this for an hour. They'll all come up with a name for
frog
you.
names.
Well,
And then
I
you
mean,
could give the rest of the cronies their frog name during the 10 o'clock hour today.
we all need to,
Yeah.
find jobs once the Opie and Anthony show doesn't work anymore. And once you guys are gone,
Yeah.
we're going to need to find jobs at the Froggy stations.
That's
Hey,
true.
what are you hearing about us being gone?
Well, you announced last week that you were going to walk out before your contract was over. So that's what I'm hearing about you.
I was having a moment. I was having a moment.
Okay.
I was having a moment. Does anyone believe this shit at this point?
I don't know, but that's what I heard.
We just yell and scream a lot. At least we admit that you shouldn't believe our shit.
Thank God.
Unlike Mr. Vacation.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Hey, should we have virus names here?
Yeah?
Oh, that'd be great.
We should all have virus names.
Yes.
All the air staff needs to have virus names.
Well, I have to be Anthony AIDS.
Anthony AIDS, you got
Anthony
it.
AIDS.
Yeah, it's like Anthony AIDS.
I'll go with Opie Herplip.
No, it's got to have a flow to it. It's got to have.
What about Poliopie?
That's not nice.
That's not bad though, but it makes sense.
Polio-opie. Yeah, that's better.
My
You're
aunt
right.
had polio growing up, and she's in the medical fucking journals.
Oh,
Is she?
Well,
So let's leave the polio alone.
Oh, boy.
it's a virus.
What was she in the journals as?
They fucking figure her shit out.
What did old turnip legs have?
Exactly. What was her nickname? Clean Shoes McGillicuddy?
I don't know, they did some experimental shit. And she's in the journals. She fucking walks around nice.
All the more reason you should be Poliopie.
I'm sorry, Eric. I'm sorry. But Eric's name is Bullfrog Nagel.
Frog Nagel, because that's the biggest frog.
I'm sorry. That's Mac, not me.
Oh, they call him E. coli Nagel.
E. coli.
Yeah.
That's great. What does Doug in Salt Lake City want credit for? Oh, thanks for the credit. Oh, you're welcome. We give the credit out.
Salmonella. Salmonella. That's
awesome.
a good virus name. Sure. Even though I do believe that's a bacteria.
Yeah, but that's like the salamander deal.
How about Anthony Sneezy Face?
It doesn't work at all.
I like it. I'm taking it.
But it should be more like AIDS-thany, not Anthony AIDS.
Right.
No.
AIDS-thany or...
Let's go to Mike and PA. Mikey.
You're listening to Froggy 101 with today's Frogcast from Captain Kermit the Weather Hermit.
Is that real?
For real.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I could be Anthrax.
Anthrax.
Anthrax is nice. You hear about that? The hermit guy who does the weather?
Hermit the Kermit.
Hermit the
Kermit the Hermit.
What?
Oh, my God. It's just frogs everywhere.
Jimmy Norton antivirus.
That's
the
great.
Norton antivirus.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like the computer
And
thing.
Jim comes in and cools everyone down when everybody gets heated up. He's
Right.
the antivirus.
Right.
Yeah, I don't like when things get too crazy.
Right.
I like to keep it, how about Eric the cold carrier or something?
That's good.
I don't think it works. I don't think that works at all.
How about, oh man, club soda. How about Petri dish Kenny?
All right, so Danger Frog, Froggy, the Froggy station.
Yeah, it's Danger Frog and Tracy Morgan. I can't find any pictures of this Tracy Morgan, but it's not.
It's not.
Does
Tracy.
he act like Tracy Morgan?
It's a her, and she is almost as funny.
What do you mean act like Tracy Morgan? How would that be? Fucking be unpredictable and blow off radio shows that were nice to her?
Yeah, fuck him too.
Oh.
I'm done with all these assholes. The fuck?
Grab a kidney and run.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, Tracy used to do our show all the time. He literally forgot who we were.
Big star.
Are you serious?
It's mind-boggling to me.
Well, Danger and
Whatever.
Tracy is like,
Yeah.
there are different types of shows on Jocktober.
Yeah.
And some are like, they have the whole, and some are just the wacky, goofy people.
Yeah.
Danger and Tracy, the show that I wanted to start out with, is the perfect example of a show that just, I mean, this is 2 hours of their highlighted, this is the best stuff they did in 2 hours.
Best.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I kind of disagree how we do Jocktober, but in a way I'm starting to see it your way. Like, we could kill any show. Any show. Even us in our prime, you could kill us by picking out those moments where we suck, obviously.
Yes.
So, but what Sam's doing is he through the listeners, finding these hacky shows, and then he's only doing a 2-hour block from one fucking show.
right.
Yeah.
No, like, best ofs, no, like, searching through for a week. It's just
Searching through a week until you find the worst,
the really
the worst.
bad stuff.
Right.
Like, this is a typical show, and this is the very best that they did in 2 hours.
All right. You ready to play some of this shit in?
Oh, please.
Jimmy, ready?
I'm very ready.
All right. Jocktober begins with Froggy
Well,
104.
you should read the descriptions of the clips before you play.
Okay,
Oh,
Danger and Tracy Morgan in the morning. Why would she go with Tracy Morgan as her name?
I don't know.
Why
It doesn't
not?
even sound like a frog.
No.
Danger
like
and
a-
Tracy ooze chemistry as Danger goes for some material on how much money Toby Keith makes, and Tracy won't allow it to go anywhere.
Oh, boy.
Oh, it's a whole shit?
Just listen to this chemistry. It's like Danger's like, I got some material here, and Tracy's like, let me back you up with this.
Oh, shit.
What do you mean back you up?
Like, you know how, like, when
you
you're
talk about-
rolling with something, and Ant will spice it up here, and it'll let you keep rolling, and you guys just, and then you throw something to Ant, and Ant can roll with it, and you
yeah.
guys just go back and forth, and all of a sudden, this one little nugget turns into this half hour of amazing. That's kind of like what Danger and Tracy do.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of
Now I
the same,
understand.
the same gist. And
All right.
Danger's premise is just so good in general that you would think.
So,
Yeah, it's got like hours of material.
I don't know what's
so
better.
like
is worse.
us, they do have like a bunch of shit in front of them, but in
Yeah.
their case, they just make a shit castle that no one gives a fuck about.
Right.
Gotcha. But we turn it into gold.
Oh, gold. Gold from shit.
All right, here's Danger and Tracy.
Froggy 104 in the morning at 6:05. Danger and Tracy Morgan. Toby Keith there, Made in America. His new CD, by the way, Clancy's Tavern, comes out next month.
Very good.
Little tidbit there.
Good little
for you.
tidbit.
And I'll give you one more tidbit. We're
Okay.
getting ready to do the Nashville Nugget, so I'm.
What's the National Nugget?
Nashville.
The Nashville,
Nashville
Nugget
The Nashville Nugget.
is where Danger gives you Danger Frog. I'm sorry, where Danger Frog gives you
See, this is not real.
all the latest news in country in the
I
world
remember-
of country music.
I did leave a Nashville Nugget in the hotel toilet when I was there.
Yeah.
Hard to flush. Those.
No, it's a news. It's a block of entertainment,
Came out-
country music news.
Came out of my ass like I was dumping out a box of Milk Duds.
No, it's
Just
enter-
go,
hate
just go
those
on the air
shits.
and talk. Not everything has to be packaged.
Ah,
Well,
no,
the thing is,
something.
you need to get the listeners to listen at 20 after the hour or whenever it is because they know that's when the Nashville Nugget comes.
Nashville Nugget.
And
And they can't live without it.
No, they want to hear Danger reading the Danger Frog.
Tidbit.
Why-
We're getting
okay.
ready to do the Nashville Nugget, so I'm just giving away all my country music stories. But Toby Keith named the highest paid country music star by Forbes magazine. Made $50 million, $50 million
That's it.
in the last year.
Chunk of change.
And by the way, his comment on that was, why does anybody care? Well, people like to know how much money people make.
Yeah,
It's interesting.
It's
like,
curious.
Toby made $50 million last year. Maybe I should become a country singer.
Yeah.
All right, I'll stop.
All right.
Wow.
Holy shit. I'm fucking sweating.
Wow.
I don't even know these people.
That's like, to them, though, that's like, all right, we're really swinging on that one.
That's a Nashville Nugget. Oh, that's not the Nashville Nugget.
Like, that was only,
That was like a guy on the brake the whole time you're trying to fucking drive.
You
You know what I mean? Like, they were, all right, is it going to happen here? Is the chemistry going to start here?
and they're just there to laugh at their own jokes because the other one won't laugh at the other's jokes because they're not jokes.
Yeah.
They're just observations.
I was just like reading from a newspaper. You got to add to it a little bit, right?
Yeah.
All right. Should we move right on?
Yeah, I mean, because you guys said that you wanted to hear what the Nashville Nugget was all about.
I didn't say that.
Ant did. He said he wanted to hear the Nashville Nugget.
Of course I did.
Danger does a story about Carrie Underwood's cell phone and internet connection.
That's right. Part of the Nashville Nugget.
This sounds good.
Oh, and you know what? Carrie Underwood, we found out yesterday, she wants to have 2 kids.
Yes.
Her hockey-playing husband, Mike Fisher, wants to have 4.
4. Mm-hmm.
But we also find out today that she doesn't tweet or like fancy phones.
What?
She says, quote, "I don't do apps, and I don't tweet."
There you go.
Most women her age are all over it while driving. But she says she takes after her mom, who still has a dial-up internet connection.
Well, she's preparing herself for motherhood, because once she's a mother, she's not going to have time to tweet or do Facebook or anything else.
Oh.
Or anything else.
Ralph. Did you hear
Wow, Ralph.
Ralph.
Oh, Ralph.
You know how you can tell when a laughter is genuine?
Yeah.
When there's a ha and a ha, and that's the end of the laugh. When it's just ha ha,
Why does a bitch?
that's
Yes.
a genuine laugh.
Why does she have
That
to be a typical bitch? What is she talking about? I got a kid. My wife's got a kid too, obviously, and,
Well,
and she's Facebook, and I'm tweeting. What are you talking
You
about?
gotta admit, ever since you became a father, you gave up the YouTube and Twitter channels that you have. I haven't seen you tweet in
I actually
months.
tweet way more now because I'm sitting around with the kid.
But the YouTube
You
thing
actually do more of that.
Oh.
Just get out of the house more. So now I'm in the house a little more, so I jump on my Twitter or whatever.
No.
And that's what
Wow.
most fucking parents do.
That's not true. I heard
She
Tracy
stinks.
Tracy Morgan.
The girl Tracy Morgan.
The girl Tracy
Right.
Morgan. The funny Tracy Morgan.
Oh,
she begs to differ.
damn you.
About an hour later, they do the exact same story.
Oh, no.
You know how you guys have said that one of the things you did on NEW were you knew how commercial radio worked, so if you had a really good bit, you would air it again later in the day.
Well, there was a real reason for that. We just didn't have enough material yet.
Right. Tracy...
Right?
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
We knew early on in our show at NEW if we had something really good, we could play it later on, but the fact was because we had nothing else to go to.
Tracy and Danger, that was theirs. Like, they were like, oh, we got to do that Carrie Underwood thing again in 1 hour.
So an hour later, they do the exact same story, but Danger tries to punch it up with a new zinger on dial-up internet.
I feel like he's had a little time now to sit with the story. Because Tracy did the story.
Right.
And now instead of just giving the audience the exact same thing, Danger was able to sit with it for a little while, do a little writing while the songs were playing, and come up with something that really is going to make the people at home remember Danger Frog.
And thank God for Danger Frog, because I was thinking on the way in that we don't have enough zingers about dial-up internet. So I'm
You
so
were
glad
thinking
someone... Yeah, I was on the way in today.
Because I was noticing...
I'm so glad that someone has taken up the cause.
The first 2 hours of today's show... You especially, Opie, had no zingers about dial-up internet.
I was just kind of waiting because I knew Danger Frog had a few. And I didn't want to step on his fucking toes.
That's true.
Why the fuck are they even talking about that? Who has dial-up to begin with where this is a relatable fucking topic?
Froggy listeners, I bet. A lot of them.
Get the fuck out.
It's part of the Nashville Nugget. And everybody can relate to the Nashville Nugget.
I'm talking to the whole room. How many people do you know that have dial-up right now?
Nobody.
Zero.
Zero.
I know 35,217 of my closest friends, Gregory.
You just gave me hiccups. Fuck. All right, same story.
I love dial-up. That lets me know that my connection's about to begin and the fun's going to start. Fun time.
I'm surprised you don't sell some kind of dial-up service.
I do.
Oh, you
yes,
do?
I do. I sell 14 kilobytes per second. 14K modem speed, buckaroo.
That's flying.
Most certainly is. I understand some people have tried to watch videos. It's impossible.
Very good. People are bringing up Fez has dial-up, but I don't know Fez. I said people I know.
Oh, you don't know
Fez?
I don't know him.
Oh, no.
I say hi to him in the hall.
But you don't like know him.
I don't know. I don't know the first thing about him.
He can't possibly have dial-up.
I wouldn't think so. He's in Yahoo News all the time.
Yeah.
Yahoo! All right, here we go. So the same story an hour later, but he pumps it up with
a
little
zinger at the end.
All right.
Yesterday, we found out that Carrie Underwood wants to have 2 kids with her hockey-playing husband, Mike Fisher. He wants 4. Well, today we find out that she doesn't tweet and she doesn't have a fancy phone. Most young women want a fancy phone.
Oh, they want, all the bling.
Not Carrie Underwood. She says, people can call me or text, but I don't do apps and I don't tweet. She says she takes after her mom, who still has dial-up internet.
Really?
Oh, like, that's so bad.
Wow.
It is slow, though.
Holy shit.
They had an hour to figure it out.
There was nothing really.
Go into Tracy Morgan's stupid fucking broadhead. She had an hour to figure out one line about this dumb story, and what she added an hour later was, really?
But you also have to listen to Danger Frog again, because not only does he refuse to come up with a joke, but he won't even take an opinion.
No.
First he says it's not that bad, and then he says, but it is slow.
Slow.
He's like, I mean, but it is, but it's not that bad, but it is bad.
The PD says, don't alienate the audience.
Now, a lot of them have 14K.
Yeah, a lot of them are dial-up people here.
Even if they had dial-up, would they be like supporters of dial-up, like fans? Like, don't insult dial-up.
They could, yes, they will leave Froggy.
Well, you don't want to seem like you're insulting a lot of the people that it's a class warfare issue.
Yet, what you do want to do also is let people know that you're on the cutting edge of technology and you have a cable modem.
Right. I'm aware that dial-up is slow to some people.
And it's fine. That's what you want.
How great would it be if he had just melted down and said that she doesn't have dial-up, and then if he just blurted out, well, then how does she watch shit porn? And the girl went, what? He went, did I say that or think it?
And then that would be a human resources issue.
Danger Frog.
I want to hear what she added.
Okay.
I'm going to do it again, and let's write down what she added to a story that she had an hour to prepare for, because they already did the story.
Yeah. Yesterday, we found out that Carrie Underwood wants to have 2 kids with her hockey-playing husband, Mike Fisher. He wants 4. Well, today we find out that she doesn't tweet and she doesn't have a fancy phone. Most young women want a fancy phone.
Oh, they want, all the bling.
Not Carrie Underwood. She says, people can call me or text, but I don't do apps and I don't tweet. She says she takes after her mom, who still has dial-up internet.
Really?
Oh, like, that's so bad.
Wow.
It is slow, though.
Okay. I wrote it all down.
You got it? I like the bling part.
I want to be a program director. I would set this stupid bitch down and say, we're cutting your pay in half. An hour later, same fucking story.
Same story.
You're sitting around as the music's playing, because I'm assuming they're playing music. She could actually try to figure out
lots
something.
of music.
She had twice. Something with a really, and wow. That's what she added.
No, she said, she goes, no, some girls, the bling.
The bling.
Bling with the phone.
I think you might have missed
You missed the bling.
You missed a, quote,
bling. Was that part of
the bling?
Yeah, it was probably, she was probably like,
I
this
just
is the
heard
bling.
All right, fair enough. So yes, what?
Yeah, the bling.
Yeah, the bling.
That's what she
Because he goes, so, she doesn't like the fancy phones.
Yeah.
So some girls like those fancy phones. Yeah, the bling.
Of course, after she said really, he should have responded, yes, I told you an hour ago.
Really? Yeah, remember what I said an hour ago to you?
Same story and wording.
Broads do not belong in radio.
You lummox.
Broads don't belong.
But that's not to say that Danger Frog is overly talented either.
True.
I mean,
please,
let's be fair.
Let's put this in perspective here.
So then let her read the stupid story, and then let him fucking punch it up with his zingers.
Just say stuff like, like that's so bad, although it is slow.
Danger and Tracy Morgan in the morning on Froggy. Danger does an entertainment story. Tracy contributes what she believes is a conversation story.
What she believes.
I love how you write this shit.
Somebody else must write it. I don't know.
Danger is indignant.
Yes, I got a very indignant vibe by his...
All right, here we go.
Although I thought there is a certain chemistry.
Oh, yeah.
That I find between, like, I get why
certainly,
people
like
listen.
bleach and ammonia
Right.
has a certain chemistry, too.
Exactly.
So this Danger Frog, he's growing up as Danger Frog. Next thing you know, he works on a radio station called Froggy.
It's the
How
perfect
dangerous
fit.
could it be, too?
And why would Mr. and Mrs. Frog name their son Danger?
It's
Danger.
Frog!
I said Frog.
I know we're in this together, but Jesus, say Frog.
Frog.
That's why I'll never get a job there.
Frog.
How do you say, what is it when they cut down a tree and then chop it up into pieces? What are those pieces?
Logs.
Logs?
Logs.
Logs.
Wow, you're fucked up.
England fucked you up, brother.
It really did.
England is what's up.
No, it's not. What's
England is a fruit country.
UK and the hizzy.
Entertainment story, Tracy contributing nothing, Danger doesn't give a fuck. Right?
Well, he's indignant.
Right.
Nancy Grace denies having a wardrobe malfunction during Dancing.
How can you not have material on Nancy Grace's nipple, even
Love
on regular
the music,
radio?
By the way,
yeah, I was gonna
love
point
the
out.
music.
Oh, they went with the ET?
Oh, this is great music.
During Dancing with the Stars Monday night, she says, quote, "There was a little bit of movement, but it did not rise to a wardrobe malfunction. We've taken every precaution known to men to keep this dress right here." I'm talking industrial size precaution.
Well, and that's the thing. I was caught. I was reeled in by it's a malfunction. So I watched the video. I don't see anything that's
Okay.
a malfunction.
Jesus. Okay, thank you. And moves on to the next story.
Okay, thank you. He just blew her off.
Danger doesn't want to be with Tracy.
She called it an intimate malfunction.
And why believe what they're telling you? Fucking Nancy Grace's nipple was on TV.
The freeze frame of it, it's obvious.
It's obvious it's
or
a
even
nipple.
big, nasty nipple sticking out.
It looks like a horrible gravy stain type nipple, but it's a nipple just
Big
the same.
chewed out piece of shit on her fucking
Horrible
chest.
looking.
You could even play on the fact that she said industrial strength. and
Okay,
make
thank
some-
you.
Thank you.
Okay.
And what's this known to
All right.
man? Known to man to make sure it doesn't happen. There's other things not known to man that you could do to make sure the nipple doesn't slip out.
Yes.
I don't know, but again, these are all conversation pieces that could have happened in that break.
Yeah, but in all fairness to these assholes, they probably only get 30 seconds to talk.
And that's why he gave her the, okay, thank you.
Yeah, because they're on the clock, man. As soon as fucking Danger starts talking,
Oh,
they got
yeah.
30 fucking seconds.
But what's so dangerous about what he says? He's not saying anything particularly dangerous.
Yeah, why would-
Hey, he's Danger Frog. Stop it.
Well, he's not being very dangerous.
Not
Oh,
even close.
crazy danger going on there.
Actually, he's the opposite. He's very cautious.
I don't know.
He should be cautious, Frog.
Yeah, she looks both ways before crossing, Frog.
Exactly.
Wardrobe malfunction talk is not the type of talk that generally goes over well.
He's tentative toad. It's very, very
I
tentative.
take yield signs seriously, Frog.
No, he brought up
Yeah,
he brought up the Nancy Grace story.
Well, he did bring it up.
That's
crazy.
dangerous.
They're talking tits there.
Yeah,
Right.
Tits on regular radio. That's dangerous.
That's crazy.
That's
Hey,
why
he
Danger
shut that
Frog.
shit down though when Tracy got a little excited.
Wouldn't it be great if he just snapped again, like at the very end? And she's like, it seemed like a wardrobe malfunction. And if he said, yeah, that's a pretty nice areola, I wouldn't mind sucking on that till her head caved in.
That's Danger
She's
Frog.
like, what?
Danger
He's like, I didn't mean to say that.
That's Danger
But that's
Frog.
something a Danger Frog would say.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like a
Don't
big
say
lily
what.
pad nipple. Even just tie it in.
Yeah,
it's like
right.
an areola lily
Yes.
pad.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's not what the Froggy listeners want.
Danger
No.
Frog should be saying stuff like, I wish I could hit it with a hatchet.
No.
You don't think Brooks and Dunn fans would be into that?
No, they're not into that. They're into Toby Keith talk about how
Toby
much
Keith.
money he makes.
Yeah.
And no jokes about it.
Yeah.
Well, Danger and Tracy Morgan on Froggy
The chick,
104. and,
Tracy Morgan?
yes, in
Oh,
PA.
okay. I get confused.
This starts Jocktober,
Yep.
our favorite month of the year. And the dynamic duo does some great material on Biggest Loser before starting today's Pledge of Allegiance.
You know how every show has they have one bit that they do every morning. Most shows have a few bits every morning.
Yeah.
This show has one. I'm sorry, 2 bits. Nashville Nugget, and every morning they do the Pledge of Allegiance.
The actual Pledge of Allegiance?
What do you think? Do you think it's like a fun thing?
They don't even pump it up.
Do you think it's like a fun thing, or do you think it's just some kids in a school literally saying the full Pledge of Allegiance?
No, this doesn't.
Or do you think it's like a fun, wacky thing?
I know regular radio is a disaster, but there's not a radio show actually doing the Pledge of Allegiance every morning.
This is not real.
So it's either like a fun, wacky, crazy thing, or it's just there's actually a class of kids who do the Pledge of
And
Allegiance.
it's these assholes that
Every morning.
Every single morning.
It's fun. I say it's fun.
It's assholes like
thing.
this that, of course, no one gives us respect.
But I didn't say which one it was.
No radio guy gets respect because of stupid shows like this doing the Pledge of Allegiance in the morning.
Danger Frog. Come on, it's dangerous.
Right. Don't judge it yet because you don't know if
Did
it's
he make
the-
it dangerous at all?
Well, again, it could be the fun, wacky thing, or it could be literally just the Pledge of Allegiance read by children.
It's just the Pledge of Allegiance.
You don't know. You
Shut
haven't
up,
heard it.
Sam.
You don't know.
If it's Danger Frog, it's got to be something a little edgy.
It could be. And Tracy Morgan usually has a little quip to throw in here and there, so you don't know.
And when do we get to hear Danger Frog being dangerous? Because I haven't heard it yet.
Well, he was kind of revving up the last couple clips.
Uh-huh.
To be
Plus,
dangerous?
he's going to talk about Biggest Loser here before they get into Pledge of
So
Allegiance.
obviously he's got to go with the fat jokes, right?
One would think. He does have a joke here.
Fat joke.
Technically.
Oh, boy.
Coming up, the entertainment report. It's about 10 minutes away. We'll find out who got kicked off Dancing with the Stars, who got kicked off Biggest Loser. You know, there's a...
Another mistake these idiots are doing. We all have fucking smartphones. We already know all that info.
Everybody.
When we even say it on our show, it's mostly just to get, a conversation
yeah.
started.
Plus,
He's teasing who's getting kicked off Dancing with the Stars. If you care about the show, you already know.
And you know you're a creative show when you name your entertainment report The Entertainment Report.
Yes.
I hope these
I
guys...
don't want questions.
No.
See, we're trying to teach them, too.
Yeah.
We beat the shit out of them, but we're also trying to teach them to do radio properly. You don't tease stuff like that anymore.
It's a service.
It's almost impossible. I'm a huge Jets fan. Every once in a while, I'm out doing shit, and I'm trying to avoid the game. It's impossible at this point.
Yeah.
You gotta stay off Twitter.
You gotta stay off everything.
Yeah.
People are talking about it as you're walking around because they're getting updates. You know what I mean? Usually when you're out in public, and let's say you want to avoid the Jets or the Yankees game for that matter, right?
Sure.
So now you're in the real world with the other people trying to avoid the game, and then they're gonna all go home and hopefully, they have it on tape or whatever, the DVR, and then they're gonna watch it.
And watch it without it
But
being
nowadays,
spurled.
all the people out in public are getting the updates and discussing it.
Yes.
It's impossible.
The Froggy listeners go solely to Froggy for their information.
Yes.
Coming up, the entertainment report. It's about 10 minutes away. We'll find out who got kicked off Dancing with the Stars, who got kicked off Biggest Loser. You know, there's a country singer on Biggest Loser this year.
Yes.
Big Vinny of Trailer Choir.
Yeah.
They had that hit song Rockin' the Beer Gut.
Yeah.
Which is
kind of ironic that he's on The Biggest Loser.
Yeah, he...
Why is that ironic, you stupid bitch?
Well, because he had a big hit with Rockin' the Beer Gut.
Don't spoil their joke. Don't you dare.
It's not ironic because that was from the past and now he's changing his life. It's
I
not
said
ironic.
they had a joke about The Biggest Loser. I don't want you guys spoiling it.
I almost did, I think.
What, you know the joke?
Don't spoil this joke.
I don't know anything
I think
about
I
these two idiots.
I think I know what I know what the joke is.
All right, Jimmy, take a stab at it.
I predict he's going to say he shouldn't be on The Biggest Loser because his stomach is filled with cum and shit. That's what he's going to say.
Come on.
Sam,
I think you nailed it.
What's wrong with the come on? That's dangerous.
But it's not frog
His
related.
name is Danger Frog.
But the Froggy listeners
it's
don't want
Danger
to hear
Frog.
that.
Frog.
The Froggy listeners don't want to
Froggy.
hear that.
Froggy.
Frog.
Froggy.
It's Froggy.
Froggy.
The Beer Gut.
Yeah.
Which is...
Kind of ironic that he's on The Biggest Loser.
Yeah, he has a beer gut.
Yeah.
He's trying to lose it, too. So
I hope he does.
Hope he didn't get kicked off last night. We got the details coming up. But first, it's time for the Pledge of Allegiance brought to you by DPS.
Doesn't he know? I hope he didn't get kicked off. You don't know the answer to that? What, you didn't look at the, what are you hiding it from yourself?
Yeah.
Fucking cunt.
Plus, it's also nice to know that they are indeed reading off a paper. The Danger Frog didn't go and watch the show or anything like that. to tell you about it.
No.
I fucking hate radio tease. Hate it. They're just their idea, like, oh, we'll keep people through the fucking shit.
Through the
Assholes,
shit.
just say it. You're right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Got a big entertainment report. Who's sticking around for that?
For the big entertainment report.
Who the fuck is waiting for that?
I am.
Yeah, I would too.
man,
Because
I
the
just
thing
raised
is,
my hand.
you could read a newspaper, you could go on Twitter, you could go on a website, but none of those things are.
Ho-hum.
They're not frog related.
No.
Could someone
At
explain
all.
to me, if you are into Dance with the Stars, what it would take for not to know the info 24 hours later? Not 24. What would it be? 12 hours later?
12 hours. Because there's nothing to do with a frog. The frog has to be the one.
Because if for some reason you went to bed early when they were kicking off one of those dopey dancers, first thing you would do when you woke up is find out, right? Because you like the show.
Not if you have dial-up internet. Call back.
That is true. Dial-up internet. It's pretty good, but it is slow.
But it's good.
It's good.
Out of their audience that give a fuck about that show, how many actually care to find out who got kicked off?
Probably zero.
I would say, yeah. I would say probably zero. So this is another waste of time thing that regular radio does. Play a fucking song there.
If you think that's a waste of time,
oh boy,
make room for the Pledge of Allegiance.
All right.
Yeah, but they're going to do something with it. I know.
Okay.
I have faith in radio. Little faith, but they're not going to just do the Pledge.
But first, it's time for the Pledge of Allegiance, brought to you by DPS Pen, with you from the beginning.
Hi, I'm Jackson McKee from Mrs. Hickey's kindergarten class,
Yay.
South Butler Primary School. Here's the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Our heinous traffic. Heinous, you are never to blame.
Be more funny.
So
where's the joke? You cut off the joke, I think.
No, as you can see, I left on the sweeper for hop and go traffic. That
Hop and go. Oh no, it's frog related.
Hop and go traffic follows the Pledge of Allegiance. It was actually option B.
This is unbelievable.
This is terrible.
It was just the Pledge of Allegiance read by children. It was option B.
And they do that every day.
That's every
sponsored.
morning.
And then,
it's sponsored, so.
It'll get back to Danger Frog and Tracy Morgan. We were making fun of them, and they'll get all pissed off. But listen to yourselves.
Exactly.
There's nothing here.
Are we really wrong?
No, we're not even trying.
Right.
We haven't even really pumped up these clips. They're so bad.
They literally just play kids doing the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yeah, they record the kids saying the Pledge of Allegiance, and then they go back and they play it on the radio.
Because it's local.
Yeah,
it's local, the local angle. And people that are patriotic listening to country music like it.
Yeah.
And parents sit and they're like, aw,
and they're trying,
it's got the awe factor.
Like my mom used to listen to country music when we had country music on the radio in New York.
Oh, great.
And I'm sure when I was growing up, she would be every single day submitting my class for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I'm sure she would.
And that's the audience they're catering
Fucking
to.
creepy, that mother of yours.
Because this is entertainment.
Yeah.
This guy has got to be in hell, though.
And that's, you don't think he's like enjoying this as he's doing it?
Dude, he's got to hate it.
Do you think when Danger Frog got into radio, he wanted to be doing this?
With Tracy Morgan?
With Tracy Morgan?
Well, yeah, he wanted to do it with Tracy Morgan. The Tracy Morgan.
You know how excited he got when they said, look, we hired, and they said Tracy Morgan. He was like, oh, fuck, we're going national.
Oh,
we're going national.
This is huge.
And then some big fat woman walks
And here she is.
What does she look like?
Nobody can find any picture. I can't find pictures.
that
means
is
she's a
not
pig.
good.
You think she's a pig?
Oh, yeah. No.
That is
Are there any
not
station
good.
event photos?
No, she's not mentioned on the site anywhere.
Nowhere.
What?
Like I scoured the
Wow.
site.
I can't even
scoured the
Google
site.
her.
Her name doesn't show up
How
anywhere.
about fucking, spelling it wrong?
The only reason we know who she is because Danger Frog says, hey, it's Danger Frog and Tracy Morgan.
Well, how about you look at his Twitter? Go to the Twitter. You might find it through Twitter.
He's only plugging his show that he does in the
Who
afternoons
does he follow?
on his Twitter.
But he has another show
How
he
many
does?
followers does he have?
Danger Frog.
He's got 766 followers.
Who is this motherfucker?
He has to do 2 radio shows?
Well, I think he was filling in for the morning. Like they have the afternoon guy do the morning show as well.
As they should.
Danger Froggy.
What's his Twitter?
By the way, Danger Froggy is his Twitter. But his name, he gave it away, is Jeremy Mulder.
But it's Jeremy Danger Mulder.
I guess Danger is his middle name.
Danger is his middle name.
Good.
I like that.
Well, what's dangerous about him? Like I'm sure he's a nice enough guy, but he's not particularly dangerous.
He was probably like a rock jock somewhere, and Danger was his middle name. And then he got the job offer from Froggy, so they said, we're going to change your name to Danger Frog.
Danger Frog.
Huh?
We don't want to give up that danger. You've already branded the danger thing.
And we got the frog thing, so I'm thinking Danger Frog.
Danger Frog. Makes no sense. Huh? And he's just like, yeah, okay.
Just trying to get a
whatever,
paycheck.
just pay me.
I do feel bad for a lot of these radio guys.
See if he's following Tracy Morgan.
Well, he's got 700, and he's following.
He has the same amount of followers as he does people he's following. So either way you go,
yeah. He follows Jimmy Kimmel. Thank God.
You know, someone just go do an at mention search for Tracy Morgan. Try her name a few different ways: TRACY, TRACI, TRACEY.
Who is this bitch?
Who is this bitch? Why can't find no Tracy Morgan? Where is he hiding?
I can't.
Try hide under a
find her.
motherfucking lily pad.
No, it comes up Tracy Morgan.
Yeah,
Tracy
of
Morgan.
course it does.
Yeah, that's hard.
Well, how about you put it in motherfucking quotes, and then you quote Danger Frog, mister? Because they won't come up in the same Google search.
Yeah, I would put like Tracy Morgan and Danger Frog.
Yeah, but don't. You gotta put quotes around the motherfuckers.
Who is this bitch?
Who is she?
Your last track.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is like, you guys said that he's in hell doing this radio show because this is not what he intended. This screamed at me that he gets one break per show where he's allowed to do what he wants.
Whoa.
And,
a little riffing?
Right. Nice. And, Opie, I don't know, you were doing radio for a long time on the rock stations before Ant came along. Did you ever have to save phone calls that you liked so you could redo jokes based on those phone calls?
What?
You know what I mean? You know you record phone calls?
Yeah, me and Ant used to record the phone calls too.
Sure.
Did you ever
We had to.
save
might curse.
the phone call?
We saved phone calls all the time.
But did you play it and then save it for days thinking, in a few days I'll use this joke on this phone call again?
Yeah.
Because I
I kind of did that.
Okay, that's
and
right.
then I would make believe it was coming in for the first time.
Right.
Oh,
okay. And you're at
I'm
the
guilty
point.
of that.
You're at the point in your career where you can admit your mistakes.
I'm guilty of that.
And you admit that you did this.
I would make believe it was coming in live, man, at that moment. And then someone would always call, like, dude, you played that 3 days ago. Nah, what you talking about?
Same
They would
guy.
call in and call you out on
And
it.
then I'd be like, look, man, don't tell anyone what song you want to hear. I'll sneak it in.
Well, then
Bribe with a request.
somebody who's as experienced as you, I need you to tell me, number one, is this a live phone call? And number two, is the joke something that he thought of days ago when the phone call originally came in? Or is it a live phone call and he's just riffing?
Riffing, okay.
You tell me.
Yeah.
Because I don't know for sure.
right.
I'm young.
Without hearing the call, it's not a live phone call.
Oh.
And the joke wasn't on the spot. He probably thought about it at his house.
Wrote it down.
Wrote it down.
I'm going to save this phone call. I know I'll think of some joke for it.
It's going to be great.
You patch things together.
Yeah.
Let's hear it. I have a feeling it's like live and
It may be
spontaneous.
live because it's Danger Frog. It's not some
That's true. It's not
schlock
taking-
jock.
Yeah.
It's written here, Danger takes a fake call that he probably took days ago so he can make a layaway joke.
You know, layaway.
Yeah, layaway.
Layaway.
Kind of sat there.
Froggy in the morning at 7:19. You know, not are we only broadcasters here, but sometimes we're counselors.
Oh, really? Are you?
Not are we only not broadcast.
Even when he got it out, it was not Are We Only broadcasters.
Broadcasters here, but sometimes we're counselors, therapists.
As I tell Jimmy all the time, I'm not a counselor, but I stayed at a Super 8 motel last night.
Oh, Super 8.
Yes.
Big.
What the fuck does that mean?
It's a Holiday Inn Express. Oh, isn't that the commercial?
Super 8.
I'm not that smart, but I guess Super 8's a sponsor, so.
What?
So they stole the Holiday Inn Express slogan.
What happened there?
I don't know at all.
They're laughing just by saying Super 8. Why you laugh? Why you laugh?
What you laugh for?
Why you laugh for?
It's supposed to be a Holiday Inn Express commercial where they go,
Maybe she's just stupid.
I'm not that smart.
She stinks.
No, I'm not a brain surgeon,
this
but I
bitch?
stayed at a Holiday Inn Express last night. And
Yeah, because I don't see Super 8 advertised anywhere on this website.
No.
So maybe she's just
fucked
an idiot.
up.
She's just an idiot.
You think so?
No, she's riffing, man. She's
She
Tracy
fucked
Morgan.
up.
You think
She
fucked up?
Therapists.
As I tell Jimmy all the time, I'm not a counselor, but I stayed at a Super 8 motel last night.
Oh, Super 8.
Yes.
Big spender. Denise in Greensburg's on the
See, I
Froggy
think the
phone.
thing with these guys is the fact that the chemistry is such magic.
Wow.
It's hard not to enjoy the organic back and flow between them.
You got to hear that again, because she gave the wrong reference, but he didn't get the joke at all.
He didn't get the joke at all.
He thought the
Yeah,
joke
yeah.
was that she didn't spend a lot of money on a hotel, which has nothing to do with being a counselor.
Being smart or a counselor.
It doesn't make any sense.
No, it makes none sense.
This is Jagger and Richards, man. I don't know what you fuckers
You
are
think
talking
so?
about.
Are they even in the same country while they do this show? This sounds so fucking...
Like everything's lost in translation.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Super 8. Big
Laugh at
spender.
that. Why?
Denise in Greensburg's on the Froggy phone. She needs something. What's up, Denise?
Can it just be the phone?
I'm just having so much fun.
What happened?
My gallbladder's acting up again.
You can get that removed.
Yeah, I'm going to next Tuesday.
No context.
When I moved to Pittsburgh, I started drinking Iron City beer and eating hot wings every night, and then I had to have my gallbladder removed like 2 weeks later. It's pretty amazing.
I heard about it. Oh, my God.
I actually put a liver on layaway.
Yeah,
Good luck with your gallbladder surgery, Denise. Seriously. See, there you go. We're therapists again. Someone
Liver on layaway.
worried about their...
Holy shit. And I break it down. They can't even do the basics right. Because they're trying to make believe it was a live phone call, but he left in the part at the end where she started the liver line, but then that's cut off because the fucking phone call was done.
Did you hear the fucking her start the liver line?
Let me hear that again.
You can hear her start it in the background.
Because look,
You should also listen.
Look, at least get, all right, look, it's horrible, but at least get the basics right. Okay, if we're going to make believe there's a live phone call, then make sure it's edited properly.
Yeah,
And
I gotta
listen,
hear
you'll
this
hear
again.
it.
yeah.
Good luck with your gallbladder surgery, Denise. Seriously. See, there you go. We're therapists again. Someone
Liver on layaway.
worried...
They cut her off in the middle of liver on layaway, and she did it again.
That's a quick edit.
It's a terrible joke that she tried to repeat, and then she repeated again.
But fucking up, then it fucks it up, and it doesn't sound like a live phone call. That's just basic radio shit.
And the reason you could tell that it was done days ago is because they probably were doing some kind of advice thing days ago.
Right.
But they set up,
needed
we're
to play this
counselors
again.
sometimes for some kind of context.
Yeah.
Because the caller called up and said, I got to talk about my gallbladder again, or something like that. She referenced to it not being the first. And everybody listening is like, huh?
Yeah.
But then once the liver on layaway line comes through,
That's the gold. That's the gold right
all
there.
is saved.
That's the golden nugget.
I have to piss. I'll be right back. I can't hold it.
Make wee wee.
I have to go badly.
I got to pee, too.
Oh, you want to break real quick or single? Because I have to piss
No,
so
'cause
bad I
that's
can't
just about
sit down.
it. We're going to break in a minute or two.
All right.
Go make wee wees.
All right. This is the end of the clip.
See, there you go. We're therapists again. Someone
Liver on layaway.
worried about their gallbladder surgery.
You start paying on it now?
We were able to tell them that it's going to be just fine. Sarah Evans coming up next.
So don't worry.
So don't worry.
Yeah, because everything has to be good and nice in the end.
Yeah, we were able to tell her everything's going to be just fine.
We're
Don't
joking about a medical issue, but we're
joking.
sorry
Yeah,
about
let's
it.
be careful.
Please,
There's
no
people that have
letters. They don't want
medical
one
issues out
letter
there.
to come in.
Leave it to Danger Frog to have to apologize after another one of his crazy bits.
Oh, boy.
That's what he said.
That's
Frog.
true. How many apologies must he go through a week?
I mean, he is dangerous.
Dangerous. It's his
First.
middle name, by the way.
As far as frogs go.
I think that's it, for today.
You know,
That is a great kickoff.
what's funny about Jocktober is that
Nothing.
you guys always start the month saying, we love Jocktober. It's our favorite month of the year. But by the end of the first week or two, neither of you want to look at me.
No.
You can't stand the segment.
Hate it.
You hate Jocktober and you want to quit the business altogether.
Well, because what
Hate it.
happens is it just becomes really sad.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I feel sad for those people.
You just see people in radio that have not achieved where they want to be, their
Right.
dreams.
Like, he doesn't want some stupid hole doing
Oh,
a show with him.
God, no.
And then eventually you realize you're in the same business.
And he wants to be a little dangerous.
He
maybe,
does.
Maybe not to the level we are, but he wants to be a little dangerous, having a name like Danger Frog.
It's his middle name.
Yeah.
It's just sad.
But I mean, I would like
This used to be a great business, and it's just sad what it's become.
I would like to keep track of
Everything has to
when
be ridiculously safe.
your emotions go from happy about Jocktober, which you still are today,
Yeah.
to being first sad and then vehemently angry about it.
Yes.
Just upset that it exists or any of it is happening.
So angry.
She's exactly like every other woman we've featured in Jocktober.
And we've never
It's
featured this
unbelievable.
station before. This is the 4th year of Jocktober, I think, right, Eric? The 4th year of Jocktober.
God bless.
And we've never featured this station, and it's another.
Are we going to do a whole montage this year?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good.
She's made it already.
All right, good.
Oh, yeah, she's got to be in.